Good morning, guys. Now yesterday we learned how to make single crochet stitches in rows. Today we're going to make single crochet stitches in the round. Now there's several different ways to start out working in the round. There are some people who still will do a chain 6. Let me just show you here for purposes of the video. They will do a chain, make 6 chains, or sometimes 4, however many. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then they will slip stitch into the first chain. So go back to your first one. Just stick it in there and then yarn over and pull through both. And then that's the start of the circle to work in the round. But I like to do the magic ring. Now to do the magic ring, this is how I do it. I will wrap the yarn around my fingers so you see it comes down, and then I'm going to come back up like that. I take it off. I take my hook under and over, pull that through. And then just yarn over. And then there's my magic ring. Now, the difference in doing the magic ring and the chain 6 is that the magic ring, once you make your first stitches, you'll use the tail and pull, and it will close up. You're not left with an opening in the center. So I prefer the magic ring. So we're still on single crochet stitches. So I'm going to start with a chain 1. Now, to make single crochet stitches in the round, we're going to treat the circle like a chain or stitch, whatever you want to think of it in your head. But you're going to go into the circle, yarn over, come back through, yarn over, and pull the 2 loops on your hook. There's 1 stitch. Go in, over with your yarn, back out, yarn over. There's 2. 3, 4, 5, 6. Now we can pull. Look here when we pull the tail. See how we get a nice closed center. Now, when you're working in the round, there's 2 things you can do. You can work in continuous rounds. If that's the case, then we need a stitch marker, which I don't have one here with me, but that's where we would use a stitch marker to keep track of the beginning and ending rounds. Or you can do a join, and that's where you do a slip stitch from the last stitch to the first stitch. And that would be like this here. Let's see if we're going to go into the first stitch. And a slip stitch is just, and that's just joining it. Some projects you will do a join, and then you can chain one. That's joining. Now, if you were going to work in the round, you're not joining. The difference is that when you join, you will be able to tell that you have joined the stitches in that area. For purposes of this video, we're going to do joined, just because I didn't bring a stitch marker in here with me. Now, so we've joined to the first stitch. Now, for the second round, we have to do increase. So we started with 6 stitches, which means that we are going to increase. Now, sometimes you can, some people, it depends on what you're increasing, but if you were doing a hat per se, then we're going to do an increase in every stitch for this round. So that would be would be a total of 12 stitches, which means we would put 2 single crochet stitches in each stitch around to make 12. So into the same stitch that I did the slip, which was the slip stitch, the first stitch, we're going to do 1 stitch, 2 stitches. Now to the next stitch, we're going to make 2 stitches. There's 6, 7 and 8, 9 and 10, and 11 and 12. You see how pretty that looks? So you should have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 stitches. So to that first stitch, we are going to do a slip stitch and chain 1. And that is round 2 completed. Now, round 3 will be, we're going to do 2 stitches and then 1 stitch. 2 stitches, 1 stitch. 2 stitch, 1 stitch around. And that's going to increase us because we start out with a base of 8. Or 6, I'm sorry. We started with 6. So we're working with, if you remember with your multiplications, when you start with 6, so we went with 6 and then 12. Okay, from 12 to 18, we would do 2 stitches, 1 stitch, 2 stitch, 1 stitch to get to 18. For round 4 to get to 24, we would do 2 stitches in 1 stitch and then 1 stitch, 1 stitch, 2 stitch, 1 stitch, 1 stitch, because we are working with 6s. And that's how you will continue doing that to increase your hat to get the diameter that you want. So let's look here. So we are going to go 1, 2, 1 stitch in the next, 2 stitches in the next one, and then 1, 2, 1, and it's just simply doing that all the way around. And now we should have 18 stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. And we are going to slip stitch and chain 1. And you can look here and see there's the first round was 6 stitches, second round 12, third round 18. Now to get to 24, we are going to do 2 single crochet in the first stitch, and then 1 single crochet in the next stitch, 1 single crochet in the next stitch, and repeat that pattern around to get 24. Okay, so now we have completed round 4. And if you think of this, we started with 6. 6 times 4 is 24. So you should have 24 stitches in round 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we have 24 stitches. Now for round 5, if you think of round 5 times 6, that means that we've got to have 30 stitches on this round. Now the last round we did 2 stitches for the increase, 2 stitches, and then 1 stitch, 1 stitch. So to get to 30, we're going to do 2 stitches in 1, and then we are going to do 1, 2, 3. So 2 stitches, there's the increase, 1, 2, 3. I hope this makes sense and clicks in your head for you. So 2 stitches, 1, 2, 3. 2 stitches. But that's what increase is all about. 3. If you would have started with 8 stitches, then the pattern is still the same, but you would be working with 8, 16, 24, 32, 40, and the like. But you would still be doing, like we are doing here, the increase of 2, and then 1, 2, 3. Increase, 1, 2, 3, and then slip stitch together. So I hope this tutorial has helped you this morning. If you have any questions, drop me a comment or message me, whatever I can do to help you. I'm here to help you on your crochet journey so that you can learn how to make pretty projects on your own. Have a great day.